anything else at my moonshine shack? No, just that. I try to make sure I have my guns and stuff ready before I go into my moonshine shack. So I usually use the repeater to deal with the coach guards. And then I'll usually take my sedative just in case I go past the farm. Sometimes if there's a lot of people in the lobby, I will take my shotgun instead, just in case. Sometimes people are turds. I have got jumped before on a delivery where they tried to blow up my cart. Luckily it was a newer player, so I was able to just set him on fire a few times, and he left me alone. That's nice. Somebody that don't want to bother me. It's actually kind of a fun interaction when people don't try to murder you. What level are they? A level 11, so they're not even trying to bother nobody. That's nice, because sometimes they're the turds, the lower level players. Let's hope somebody wants to buy my stuff besides Burnt Higgins. Oh, excellent. Because I made the good stuff.
This batch is some of my very finest work, and we are setting some of our very finest prices, yes? So, you are not a driver.
Probably should have invited that person since they were nice.
Precious child to market, and watch out for revenue agents.
At 11, they could have probably used the money and experience. I didn't think about it. I don't think you can invite people once you're, yeah, you can't. I didn't think you could once you're on a mission invite people into your posse. So I gotta do this one pretty quick. Hopefully the revenue agents will let me pass. This barricade here is interesting because most of them only have like one little chest with a gold watch and some cocaine and a moonshine in it. This one has a chest. It has the gold watch chest, but it also has a little chest to the side with like a money clip and I think a tonic and stuff in it. You can kind of see it right there, flashing by that left tire. It's just what I needed was for them to let me go. So this should end my dailies. kind of surprised I didn't get a warning saying Krebs needed a resupply. Normally I won't make the special booze, but the Wild Creek and Caribbean rum seem to pop up a lot. So I said, well, I'll just take a stab at it. Especially with it being double payouts. It's like even if I have to sell it to Burt Higgins, it's still worth, close to $300. But if someone buys it, it's closer to $500. I need that to buy imaginary clothes for my character. Let me run down the hill, see if the treasure map spawned real quick before I log out. Yeah, there we go. That's all of it. That's my 9 dailies. Defended a campsite, fish caught, enemies killed while not seen in carrots. I could still get the carrot one pretty easy. Just gotta pay attention. Oh, there's a jewelry right there in the tree. And then right down there's the first treasure map spot. Pretty sure it's been 3 days since I've seen a treasure map on a tree. Nothing here. This big tree right here, there'll usually be something stapled to it. And then over here there's usually a treasure hunter on this ridge, or somewhere right around here there's a tree. And then there's another treasure map here that spawns a lot. And then there's like a hill right here where there's a treasure map. So a lot of times if I'm doing a delivery from the swamps to anything in this direction, usually I'll get this treasure map, this treasure hunter, that treasure map, and sometimes, let's see where it is. I think somewhere in here you go with your wagon, and I want to say it might be over here. That might be a treasure hunter spot. I haven't marked it, but there's a couple different ridges you drive past. It could be over here. There's a couple different ridges you drive past going this way, and there's a couple different treasure hunters that'll spawn. This one, and maybe he was over here. But we're gonna check up here first, just to see. Sometimes a legendary animal will spawn up here too. Sometimes it's the mud runner, sometimes it's the bison. But like I said, with as many people are in this lobby, I wouldn't hold my breath on that. It did say I needed a pronghorn buck. I didn't see if that was it is a pronghorn buck. Where the heck did he go? Did he jump off the cliff? Sam. Didn't get him, huh? You craphead. There's no treasure seeker. I don't see a treasure. Oh, that's a wagon. Somebody's doing delivery. I try to stay out of their way because sometimes they'll kill you because they. Oh, she's coming right past me. Get out of the way. This might be a campsite. Oh, no, it's his camp. There's a guy over there in his camp. Oh, shoot. It looks like he might be going after the... See, I don't know. He's doing a distance delivery in a public lobby. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Or maybe he's defending the campsite. Oh, Pepe. Let's see what level he is. Maybe I'll go help him and get the... Oh, he's 526. He don't need help. Sometimes those distant delivery guys, they'll get real nervous because people grief them. And then they'll shoot you. You're minding your own business, or you're going through your catalog and they'll see you standing there and they'll effing shoot you. I try to get out of the way if at all possible. I don't know if they could even see me on top of the hill, but... Let's see if this treasure seeker's over here. There's a hill right here that there's a treasure seeker on a lot of times, too. When you're out this way. And if Madame Nazar is over here, you're not going to get any treasure map spawns either. Oh, I just saw another pronghorn buck, I think. I know I did. Are those carrots, though? No. Where are you? There you are. Harriet needs you. That's why usually when I'm hunting, I keep that card on. I'm out of stupid Deadeye core. I don't need this card on right now. I like Iron Lung because you can sprint around a lot, but there's a lot of people in this lobby. Salvage. I like that one. But I don't feel like playing right now. That's another thing you can't do. If you have your MTU settings turned down, you can't participate in free roam events either. I don't know if I have any, Hey, what was that? 3 treasure maps? Oh, those are my collector maps. I don't have Citadel Rock. probably just try to go get my stupid flat neck station map or carrots. I know there's a bunch of carrots right there. Then call it a day. There is sometimes a treasure seeker over here by Citadel Rock, though. I just don't think I'm going to catch any of that stuff because of the lobby being so full of high-level players. Now I could just look on the map, on the Gene Rapke map, and it probably will show me some spawn locations for carrots closer. But I know Flatneck Station is not too far, and I know it's like packed with carrots. That's usually when I'm low level and I got my first horse. That's usually what I do is I try to get a full load of wild carrots, and then also this is where that treasure hunter spawns. And then also I'll buy hay, but you can only carry like 10 of each at low levels, so I'll be revolving my feed for my horse between the carrots and the hay. Let me hurry up because I'm really starting to get tired. It's one thing about when you can't hardly sleep and you play a game that's relaxing. Eventually you will fall asleep. The mud runner likes to spawn when I stand right about here. He spawns on that little plateau right there. This is probably the first time I haven't got a single solitary legendary animal spawn. I've been playing for about an hour and a half. Usually I'll get at least one by now. I was just right over here across the road at Burntown. I should have just come up here and got my stupid carrots. See if the pigs are in. I try to get, especially if the Berkshire and the China pigs in here. There's the China pig. Is there a Berkshire anywhere? I don't. Yeah, but it's okay. Usually all three pigs will be in this location, but sometimes you have to go to Valentine to get the Berkshire pig. But more often than not, all three of them are in the pen at the same time. Shotgun horse party invite. Are you a bad guy? Sometimes I worry, like, are you just his 74th level? Ability loadout, winning streak, and painted black. I don't know. That's interesting that you don't have any defensive cards. I don't think I'll do that. It could be because he tries to fight off griefers, but it could be because he is a griefer. I think my first two cards were Painted Black and Iron Lung. There is a lot of little birds I could have shot, but like I said, I'm done for the day. Oh, somebody's camp's over here. I saw a deer. I was just trying to see if it was a 3-star. Catch that and take it back to cribs. It's not showing up. Oh, it's just a 2-star. There are some deer, though. Ah, come on. What's this other one? Just, no, they're not good ones to take. Some of these guys have been playing. I've been playing for about 3 years. Oh, he's an older player because he's got the flag with the banner on it. That's pretty cool. Those are old Outlaw Pass ones. Some of these guys, they'll have the Huskies or the Australian Shepherd dogs. This guy apparently doesn't have a dog. Where's your dog, Krebs? They used to have a husky, and he was like 10 years old when he died. He had cancer. It sucks. But he was really pretty and really loving. And so when I see him in people's camps, then I'll go pet him. You used to be able to see what their animals was named, but now it just shows the name of their animal, and sometimes people would have really funny names for their animals. Be cracking you up. Sometimes they'd have funny names for the horses, but I guess some people put offensive names, which is not cool. That's one thing about the vet. Sometimes you go to the vet office and they'll have a big sign of all the animals that are coming in today. And I remember this one cat. His name was Draco Meowfoy, which is hilarious, but it's a Harry Potter reference. I said, man, I want a cat that I can name Draco Meowfoy.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
I usually don't have to use anything out of my cart, which is why I normally give all my legendary animals away. I may have to use something out of my cart. Where's the road at? Oh, it's not too far. I hate this location. If you try to do a resupply, oh my god, it's like the worst because all these stupid trees. Or if you try to do a delivery, yeah, you definitely move your camp. You don't do a delivery from here. That shirt is a Pitman shirt, which is an Outlaw Pass item that they reintroduced, I think, October or November, and those pants are some Outlaw Pass pants. I can't remember what they're called. I think my boots are the Rex Road boots, which were... Oh no, those aren't Rex Road boots. But I did get the Rex Road boots. There was just 1 month where they were really cool and put a lot of Outlaw Pass items you could earn. So I was doing all the challenges and playing in all the events, trying to earn a couple Outlaw Pass items. It was such a good thing that they did for new players. I don't know why they don't do that more. Boy, everybody was participating trying to get those items. It was kind of neat.
We're well stocked for the time being.
Let's see if I can get rid of some of my bigger pelts. I can get rid of the Mudrunner. I think there's some bigger pelts that aren't worth very much that it's in here. ton of elk pelts. Yeah, see, they're not worth very much.
Well, this is a particularly fine
They take up a
specimen, I must
lot
say.
of room. And that leaves me about 10 on the end for materials. That should be fine. You get 10 materials if you order supplies. And that leaves me some room in my wagon if I do find another legendary animal and I don't want to give it away, or if I can't find anybody that'll take it, which has been happening a lot lately. Then I can put it in my wagon. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.